Hello, exiles. This is your bud Ren back with you today up in the frozen north. I'm going to show you a way to harvest star metal. And I've been tracking down some star metal. This is normally where I find it. It's a good area, this region up near the frost giants. This area right here in this part of the map, this big open tundra, is a great place to look for your star metal. And I have located a node, and this is it. This is what a star metal node looks like. It's like a smoldering meteorite encased in a shell. Uh, in case you've never seen a star metal meteorite, and that's what they look like. And if you try to mine it with standard pick, you see you're just damaging your pick and you're not really getting anywhere with it. There are several ways you can harvest these nodes. You need to crack them open first. And I've seen people build platforms and walls and foundation pieces around them, and you really don't have to do that. Explosives are very expensive, and they don't always work. As for example, this node happens to be on a pretty steep incline, and an explosive probably would just roll down, and you could put a foundation piece around it, and it's just very time consuming and expensive. And if you're farming, you probably don't have a lot of uh, time to have to build a fortress around your node, just to harvest it. This is how I do it. I use grease orbs, and I coat the node in grease. Use 3 or 4 of those. The key is coating it in the grease. There we go. There's a good one. Landed right there. I'm gonna try to put another one right there. Good. That's the sweet spot right there. Okay, that's you can see the grease around it, and it's pretty coated. So I'm gonna switch to the demon fire orb, or yeah, I think that's what it's called. Let me see. Yeah, demon fire orb, and we're gonna blow it up now with ignite the grease with explosives and let it burn for a while. And the key is bathing it in the grease so that it burns off of the outer shell of that meteorite. And yeah, if you have enough grease, the fire will stay lit. Look at it already. You can see there's glowing blue veins in it. That means it's ready. And there we go. It just all the rock has just burned off, and we'll just wait because that's very dangerous to get in there in that fire. So we'll just let it burn out. But as you can see, that's the star metal node. We didn't have to build a fortress around it or use explosives or anything. I used probably 5 or 6 grease orbs and maybe 2 demon fire orbs, and they're very, very easy to manufacture. You can do them in the fire bowl cauldron, and that's all there is to it. Harvest the fallen star for ore. That was a journey step for me on this character, and you saw it completed here on your buds help with Conan Exiles. I hope this was helpful to you. Star metal is rare enough. It's a hard node to have to find. There's no sense in complicating it anymore with complex harvesting techniques, and that's all you need to do is use about 5 grease orbs and 1 or 2 demon fire orbs. You can find most of your star metal nodes in this area right here and on this mountain ridge right here. But primarily in this region here where the frost giants dwell up near the Temple of Frost and the frozen slopes. This is part two of the star metal video that I had made. I decided after I pushed stop recording on that star metal video that you might want to know how to actually make a star metal ingot or star metal bar. You will need black ice, and it's very simple to get black ice, really. People complicate it to death, but it really isn't. It just takes time, really. You have to harvest these ice nodes, is really it's not the only way to get it, but the easiest way. You end up with a lot of ice that you can use for iced tea or whatever. Look at the black ice I just got out of that. Okay, let's put black ice and star metal. And I believe you also need, let me see, starfire maybe? Or brimstone? One or the other. Can't remember off the top of my head. We'll try them both. It's been a while since I crafted it. Okay. We'll start with starfire. That doesn't do it. We'll add brimstone. There we go. That's the recipe. You add brimstone, black ice, and the star metal ore, and we're making star metal bars. And that's all there is to it. Just some simple black ice, some star metal ore, and brimstone, run-of-the-mill brimstone. That's how easy it is to upgrade your tools to star metal. I'm gonna grab a few of these bars and go over here to blacksmith and go down to star metal cleaver, and we need 8 bars of that. And what else? Or we'll do the star metal skinning knife and shaped wood. So we'll go over here to get some shaped wood out of the vault, and here we are, shaped wood. And that's just how easy it is to upgrade your tools to star metal, which is it's even considered legendary, a legendary tool. We'll craft that, and might as well craft a pick, craft that, and a hatchet. There we go. And if you look, these tools are considered legendary. They and the obsidian are not considered legendary, and the durability is more than twice as much as an obsidian tool. So if you're doing a lot of farming, it's definitely worth investing in star metal tools. So I hope this was informative, and if you liked the video, uh, give it a thumbs up. If you like any of my videos and wish to see more, just put a comment in the comments box, and I'll see if I can make a video based on what you need or what you would find interesting to see done. Or if you have knowledge that you'd like to share but don't have the means or the time to make a video, but you have a great idea that you think would be worthwhile sharing with other people in the Conan Exiles community, drop me a note. My email is on the contact page, and I have a website as well. And I could collaborate with you the best I can to get the information across to the Conan Exiles community.